and we're going to make a white bread, and we're going to braid a bread. So it's a new one for me, for the bread to rise. So we want it a little warm, at the lowest temperature, and then shut it off and let it cool down a little so it's not too hot. We heat up some water because we have to, first we put in a half a cup of lukewarm water, 110 degrees. This is a little cold water. That's how you want the temperature, about the temperature of the milk when you feed a baby. Okay, then we add the water to the yeast, the warm water. 1 cup of milk. And then a cup of boiling water.
This is sugar, right?
Yep. 1, 2. And we do 2 tablespoons of butter. And we'll mix that in there, but I'm gonna melt it.
You melt the butter?
Then I mix the butter in there.
It's already melted, right?
Yeah, already melted. You can put it in the warm water. A spoon of salt. Okay, and then I mix this in with the yeast. Is mixed in. Yeast is really important to the bread, yeah? It has to be just right, or you won't have a good bread. The flour. I'm going to put in 2 cups to start. And I'll mix that in with a fork. 2 cups. So we have, right now we have 4. Right now we have 4. We're going to put in 6. Slowly, and then mix 2 cups, and then put in 2 cups more and mix it. Because you want the yeast and everything to be, even in the bread. You don't want one part of the bread to have a lot of yeast and the other part doesn't, then that's no good. And you just mix it with a fork, not too much though. And we put in another 2 cups. Now we're going to have 6 cups. Get the dough firm enough so it doesn't stick to the sides of the bowl. So you want to mix it so it doesn't stick to the sides, so it's not too... yeah, I want to add a little more flour. Because I don't want it sticking. There we go. That's good. It's better. I rub my hands in butter, so everything won't stick to my hands when I need it. So you can mix the bread right on this top, so I don't have to put down a special board or anything. So I put flour down. This is the important part. As it's waking it up. Gets things moving. And you got to say mantras while you're doing it. It's nice. It's really nice.
Is it ready now?
Oh, no. You have to knead it quite a bit. Yep. This bread's actually coming out really good. This is going to be a good bread. Good.
What's done?
No. Warm the bowl. So it's warm. Okay, nice and warm. Then I take some butter and I rub it around the bowl. Like that. And I take this beautiful little baby here. Put it in the bowl. Get some butter on it. Flip it. Okay. Put it there. Cloth. Okay. I'm gonna pour some warm water on it. Okay. Get all the water out. Put that over that. Then I'm gonna get a pan down here. I'm gonna put some warm water in the bottom of it. Okay. Put this in here. Put this in there. And let it rise for an hour and a half. Now we've taken the bread out of the oven. I've greased my hands with butter so it won't stick so much. And we take it and we let it come on out of this pan. Hopefully it'll come out nice and easy. And we knead it some more. We want to get the air out of it. Yeah, you want to get the, hear that? That's the bubbles popping in the bread from the yeast. So you want to get a stop hearing those. Okay, and then we put the bread on the counter like this and we let it sit for about 10 minutes. Okay, so now we separate the two doughs. Take a knife, cut it. Okay, and one of the doughs we're going to shape, and we're going to put it into a pan, lightly buttered on the bottom so it doesn't stick. And this will be a loaf of bread. So we'll put that aside. That's going to be a loaf of bread. And now we're going to cut this into 3 equal parts because we're going to braid it and make it into a braided bread. I hope. So we're going to get this one into a long braid. Like that. Okay. Get this one into a braid. 3 equal long braids. Okay. Braids. Okay. This is a little not even, but that's okay. I think that'll be okay. Then we put these together like this on this end, like that. And then we braid it. That goes across there. That goes across there. That goes across there. That goes across there. Goes across there. And this goes in here. Okay, so I'm braiding it. And this goes across here. This goes across here. This goes across
This
here.
is rectangled here.
This goes across here. This goes across here, and this goes across here, and we push these together. So we have our bread, it's braided, and we put it together here. So that'll be a braided bread, like that. And paper, like that. And then we'll bake that, when we put it in the oven, we'll put egg on it. So it comes out nice and crispy and nice color. When this goes in the oven, you want it nice and brown and crispy on the outside, and you want it cooked all the way through on the inside, so it's very hard to sometimes cook it nice on the outside and also have the inside right. So that's the challenge. So we're going to find out if that happens. It's egg white. Cook it at 375 for about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow. It looks so good.
It didn't hold the curls, so if I was in a baking class, I would get an F.